Hey everybody, in today's video we are going to be discussing premium and discount and how you can identify these using time-based premium and discounts and price-based premium discounts and how I implement them into my three-step distribution model, and also how you can think of it intuitively, right? Not just as something you're charting out, but how you can understand the concept of premium and discount as a whole to avoid improbable price action as well. Okay, so starting off, the reason we use premium and discount is to understand areas of rebalance in the market. Okay, areas of rebalance is how you catch the tops and bottoms of your big moves before they distribute. Because often what you're seeing is when price is manipulating or when we are chopping up and then going in a certain area, before faking out the market and the distributing, this area here is an area of rebalance. So we need to understand how to identify these areas of rebalance, how to implement time and price into our trading in order to capture the tops and bottoms of these big moves before they happen. As you can see in this example here, my trade on Friday, we basically caught the top of the day. Now obviously I didn't hold that, and that's hindsight speaking, but we used the topics that I'm going to be discussing today with premium and discount to understand this manipulation here was a rebalance in the market, and I'm going to talk about how I use time and price to identify that trade, how I used it to enter the trade, and all that good stuff, okay? So that's what we're going to be discussing today. So this is a super good topic. It can really change your trading, and it's something that I don't necessarily use price in premium based discount, but understanding time based premium discount and just the concept as a whole, it's pretty much one of the biggest aspects of my three step distribution model, because you're trying to catch these areas of rebalance to catch the distribution. Or, sorry, you're trying to identify the areas of rebalance to catch the distribution. You have no clue where the top of your move is going to be unless you're understanding these areas of interest, okay? So let's get into it. First of all, what is price-based premium and discount? What do I mean when I say that? Well, this is pretty standard. A lot of you guys have probably heard of this before. It's when you have a swing low and a swing high in a bearish move or a bullish move, and you're still expecting your draw on liquidity to be higher. So you still have a target higher, but you're expecting price to rebalance, meaning that instead of buying high, you don't want to buy there, you want to buy at an optimal entry, so you can look to seek the price-based discount in this leg to get a better entry. Because why would you want to enter here and target a level up here when you can enter lower and target that same level? Right? So it's pretty straightforward. You can draw out your fib tool or your gone box, whatever it is, from the swing low to the swing high. The bottom 50% is your discount. So if your draw on liquidity is still higher, you wait for price to tap into this box and align with a manipulation. I'm going to go into that later and discuss what I mean by that. To understand that this is a rebalance and you can catch the big move. Because again, we want to catch the tops and bottoms of these big moves. We don't want to get caught in improbable areas. And same thing for premium. Okay, premium is when you have your high and your low, or sorry, it wouldn't be that. It would be your low here. You draw out your fib tool, whatever it may be. The top 50% is your premium. So if you're still bearish, you're expecting price to retrace to this top 50% to rebalance. Again, to capture the point of the move for the continuation, or the point of rebalance of your move for the continuation, right? So I don't actually implement this as a rule for my three-step model, but I do think of this intuitively, because price runs on rebalancing, or how I think the market moves is based on rebalancing price and identifying optimal areas to buy and sell. Okay, how can these institutions get in at quote-unquote fair prices to fill their orders? All right, so I don't chart out my fib tools or anything like this. If you look at this example here, we have a swing high up here and we have a swing low. We don't even touch the premium area of price here, but I still have an execution. I don't necessarily implement it, but I think of it logically, okay? If we know we need to rebalance and we know that premium and discount are ways to identify that, but if I see this big distributive move, do I think we're going to distribute again? No. Do I think we are just going to continue to go lower and lower and lower? No, I know because of my understanding of premium and discount that we are most likely going to rebalance, okay? So when I'm looking at price action and I see a big move like this, I'm not expecting high quality trades. If I was trading this on Thursday And I actually did look at this on Thursday, and I come into the market and I see a massive move like this. What is this going to tell me about the 9:30 open? We're probably going to rebalance rather than to continue to get a big distributive move, because that's just how price works, okay? So I didn't trade this. This is improbable. And as you can see here, we kind of get caught in a range on Thursday. But what does that set us up for on Friday? It sets us up for a beautiful rebalance using, some of these concepts, these time-based concepts, to catch the top of these moves to continue lower. Okay, so while I haven't necessarily implemented my price-based premium and discount, I have implemented my time-based premium and discount. So what do I mean by that? I'm talking about the true day open and the open high low close, or the open low high close. Okay. So if we look at this chart here, let's clean this up. Let's make this a naked chart. I'll keep the indicator on though, because it's going to help us out. And we'll rewind a little bit. So going into the day, again, as I mentioned before, we have a massive move downwards. We've reaccumulated. I am now looking for a manipulation to spark this continuation, right? And in order to determine A, that we want to continue lower and not just rebalance higher up into our premium, I am looking at time-based premium and discounts. So what do I mean by that? Well, what I see here is going into the market, I hop on the charts at about 6 a.m. Eastern time, because usually I don't expect London or Asia to distribute too much. While it does happen, it's not the most probable times for me. So going into 6 a.m., I'm looking for manipulation. What do I look for to see which direction I'm expecting my manipulation in? I am looking for my time-based premium and discount. I have this ICT kill zones and pivots session indicator, and with that it shows you the midnight open, the true day open. If price is trading above the true day open, we are in a premium. Okay, and I talked about this more in depth in my time and price video, so you might want to check that out after this video. But I notice we're trading above the true day open, and we haven't had a manipulation beneath here, for a big distribution move higher. I'm thinking this is accumulation for the manipulation to catch the distribution. All right, so I'm noticing we're trading above our time-based premium here, with liquidity resting in the discount. Again, I talk about this much more in depth in the time and price video, but what I can expect from this is to be a potential level of sell side. We are manipulating higher into the premium of price, again, thinking areas of rebalance from our big move prior to continue lower. So I'm implementing the true day open and aligning the price with that. So I'm seeing, okay, perfect. That's one thing to keep in note, but I don't actually have any technicals to build on that, right? So that is where I then use my key level in SMT. That's not the point of this video, but you guys know this is the first step of my 3-step distribution model, is to identify the start of your distribution. What is going to cause your big continuation move lower, or continue that spark from your rebalance? And that is a manipulation. Again, we have another thing to talk about. Areas of manipulation in of themselves, like just a straight up manipulation, is an area of rebalance. When the market is manipulating, it is manipulating to fake out buyers and sellers to catch a area of fair value, or quote unquote fair value, for these institutions and buyers and sellers to step in at a much better price than catching the very bottom of this move. So instead of price obviously wants to go lower. Instead of just selling here, we want price to manipulate here to get a better area of entry to go lower, right? That's all that is. So understanding manipulations is an area of rebalance, or a premium and discount in a way of its own, okay? And once you align these manipulations with your time-based premium and discount, or with your price-based premium discount, you're aligning things and adding extra confluence to have super high probability areas of entries to catch the tops and bottoms of your trades. So as you can see here, the area of manipulation which is my key level in SMT, where we swept out a high time frame area of liquidity after our manipulation, aligns with the true day open, and it aligns with the open low high close as well. Okay, the manipulation starts the move, and you're using these confluences to align that, if that makes sense. And again, check out that time and price video on my channel. That's also super helpful. Okay, so I notice we've had our manipulation move above our true day open, our time-based discount, with a draw on liquidity resting in the time-based. Sorry, I said that reverse. We have a manipulation occurring in our time-based premium with price with a draw on liquidity resting in a discounted area. That is beautiful. That's what you want to see. And if we rewind this even further, we get to our next time-based premium or discount, which is the open high low close. All that is that you are looking for your high time frame candle opens, such as the hourly, 4-hourly, even daily. I mean, that's what the true day open is that it's your daily candles premium. You're putting in the wick of the daily candle. It is an area to catch the top of your high time frame wick or a premium slash discount before it sells off, right? So in this area, again, I'm thinking intuitively, we are rebalancing from our big distributive move previously. We've accumulated, we're above true day open. Now I need to see that manipulation. Okay. So our new hourly candle opens, and what do? Sorry, I'm going to rewind this a little bit more. We go higher. Open high, we manipulate into our key level, which was an Asia session high. We put in the key level in SMT. We have our manipulation. We're above our true day open, and our new hourly candle has just put in the top of that wick in another form of a time-based premium. Everything is starting to align. You see how we're just stacking all of these confluences on top of each other? It should all align. And if you're starting to have these areas of time and price not align, you don't trade, right? I'm not looking to catch sells beneath true day open. I'm looking to catch sells above the true day open. That's how we catch the tops of these moves. I'm not looking to sell in discounted areas. I'm looking to sell in premiums. And that's what we've done. And as you can see, again, we're in the top 50% above our hourly open, and we're in the top 50% above our true day open. Everything looks great here. Now all I need to do, and this isn't related to time and price at all, it's more related to the entry model, but to confirm that we are indeed going to put in the top of our hour, you just wait for your change in state of delivery beneath your key level and after your hourly open high low close. So the hourly candle opens, manipulates higher. We get our change in state above the 2 or the 3 bullish candle closures that swept out our key level or our high time frame liquidity, and now everything is aligned. That change in state is your final confirmation that you want to see happening to show that we could be in for a nice distribution here. And then you can target this sell side level in a discounted area from our premium. That's how you catch massive moves, okay? As you can see, this would have been a 5-to-1. And full transparency, I didn't hold this for a 5-to-1. I held this for about a 4-to-1. I took profit a little bit lower here because we put in an SMT at these lows, and there's no reason to not take a 4-to-1. But we do hit our TP. We have caught the top of this hour because we understand that we were rebalancing from our big distribution move earlier, and we were manipulating. Again, let's go up and put this into writing for you guys. This area of manipulation was aligned with our true day open. We were above our true day open, and it also aligned with our open high low close. Everything is in place to show this is a perfect area of rebalance to continue from this massive, sell-off. This was a continuation play using all of these areas of premium discount. Now going back to time-based premium and discount, this seems like it was a little neglected, right? Not at all, because this understanding price-based premium and discount kept me out of the accumulation. If I go back to the hourly time frame, as I discussed earlier, I intuitively realized from this sell-off, I should not look for an entry because we are going to have that rebalance. So price-based premium and discount stopped me from taking a really shitty trade in improbable conditions, right? Sure, we didn't hit the premium of this leg, but I used that intuitively. I wasn't just trading some pattern on the chart, I was actually able to understand that logically and why I was expecting this bad price action to happen. And we can even reapply this here. Guess what? After this big move lower, we took the sells at the high. If we're going into PM session on Friday, what do we think is going to happen after our big move lower? Okay, we've sold off. Do we think we're going to continue to sell, 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 especially on a Friday at 5 p.m.? No. We are going to logically think about price-based premium and discount. What comes after our distribution? We have to rebalance. And as you can see, I mean, obviously it's a Friday at, PM session on a currency pair. We don't get a lot of good price action for a PM session. So logically understanding price-based premium and discount saves me a lot of time not sitting on the charts and sitting through this terrible price action. And understanding this time-based premium and discount is a necessary step in my three-step distribution model to catch the tops and bottoms of these really big moves. And you can understand, where price may want to rebalance to and areas we can catch these big trades from. So that's pretty much going to wrap up the video on premium and discount and how I use these confluences in my trading to catch massive moves like you saw me take on Friday. Again, this trade was called out, and it was taken on a TikTok live stream, so I always stream these trades. But I hope this is really beneficial for your trading. Again, the main thing I want you guys to take away from these trades is not just the technicals. That's how you get into pattern trading. If I were to just think of this as, oh, we didn't tap up into a premium here, I would have missed up in this trade, or I would have missed an entry in this trade just because I'm trying to pattern trade it and I'm trying to take what is showing me as a premium on the charts, even though logically, sure, it's still a premium, but we have an understanding that we've already chopped up and this is just, it's a substitution for this premium. This manipulation, we don't have to tap into a premium. So think of this logically and don't just try and pattern trade all of your tools. You have to understand them from an intuitive standpoint, which is what I hope I did with this video. So as always, if you've made it this far, drop a subscription, turn the notifications on, because like I said, I'm churning out all of these videos relatively soon or relatively frequently. And you can also join the free Discord community that I just opened up. So feel free to join. I hope I'll see you guys there, and I hope this was a helpful video. So I'll see you guys next time.